The last one to cover, Leviticus chapter 2, okay, 1 and 2. The Levites were not to be counted. Numbers 1, 47 to 50. The Levites were not to be counted because they were not meant to go for war. They were meant for spiritual warfare. Their kind of war was different. I know we could have an argument for years about whether pastors should be in business or should work, part-time job, lay ministry, blah, blah, a lot of arguments. But what I'm looking at, I'm seeing how God, the exclusivity of the office of a Levite, how you and I today, as the priests of God's house, there's just an expectation for us to be exclusive wherever we are. I will not necessarily discuss whether pastors should be working or not, but I'm just wondering also if there's just need for that concentrated effort in doing God's work, because theirs was to pull down the tabernacle and put it up and then offer up prayers and offerings and all those things daily before the Lord, and they were not to be going for war. So let's think about it. Let's engage on that. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are. But here's another interesting thing. Did you see that when you're reading Numbers 152, it says the children of Israel are to put up their tents, every man in his tent circle around his flag, his banner, his emblem. But everyone was to put their tents around the tabernacle. So the first thing when they would get to a campsite, was to first, the Levites would first set up camp. They would position God into their midst. And then and then after that, people would set up in perspective. Is God the core and the center and the beginning of your day, of your week? Are your appointments centered around your relationship with God and the demands that He has over your life? I just thought I should give you to think and to ponder about that. It was the Levites who set the pace. So your relationship with God should set the pace for everything.